There has never been a better time than now to come join the Bellisio Foods team. Bellisio has a new contract in place with plenty of awesome perks for their employees. From increased wages, access to the free health clinic, vacation after 6 months, and much more, Bellisio Foods is committed to putting their employees first. For more information or to apply, visit BellisioFoods.com/careers. Take advantage of these great new employee benefits and join the Bellisio team today. Visit BellisioFoods.com/careers to learn more. Never have our community heroes been more worthy of recognition than today, and Wendy's is here to show thanks for all they do with a free breakfast for a year giveaway. Starting Monday, November 15th through December 9th, we want you to nominate the individuals you feel have gone above and beyond. Just go to yourtotalmedia.com/communityheroes and give us a line or two about why someone you know deserves free Wendy's breakfast for a year as part of Wendy's Thank You Thursdays campaign throughout this holiday season. That's right, our community heroes have the opportunity to win free breakfast for a year from Wendy's, which includes a delicious breakfast combo. We'll select a community hero every week on Thursday, and you'll hear their inspiring stories on the air. You can nominate anyone who's made an impact in our community. Wendy's wants to reward our dedicated and hardworking individuals because these heroes have kept our communities together and running. Make your nomination today at yourtotalmedia.com/communityheroes, and Wendy's will be providing free breakfast for a year to those deserving individuals.
Christmas in My Mind. Presented for your Christmas time enjoyment by the D.M. Davis Vocal Choirs of Jackson. At the Marquet Cultural Arts Center, Main Street, Jackson, Ohio, on December 11th at 7 p.m. Admission is $5 online at marquetickets.org, or $7 the day of the concert.
Oh no, we're not there.
We're invisible today.
Where did we go?
We're ghosts.
We'll come back eventually. Maybe.
They can hear you.
Oh, they can hear us. Well, hi, everybody.
Well, good morning. Hey, it's only
welcome.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. James is working on the video part, which typically means unplug something and plug it back in, and we typically appear. There we are. Woohoo!
Perfect.
Welcome.
I thought first I looked up there and said, hey, we're ghosts.
Did you wear your camo today?
We're ghosts of Christmas past.
Something like that. God knows we're not in the present. No, welcome to the morning show. Of course, Jennifer here with our good friend Marc Carman in the studio. Love having Marc on the program.
New digs, man. I like this place.
Yeah, you haven't been here yet.
Smoking, man. I'm telling you, this is really
we're fancy.
This is upgrade.
Like Applebee's on a date night.
I'm telling you what, this is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ultra modern.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
And so, thanks for being here. You have some exciting stuff that you're doing out at the lot.
We got all kinds of things happening. I mean, we haven't really announced this. Actually, this will be the announcement today that we're joining a company. It's called Old Hickory Buildings, and we're going to be selling sheds or buildings and something we're going to be doing here. We've actually only got about 7 or 8, so we haven't really pushed it. We're supposed to be getting 20 to 25 of these bad boys in, and they can build them to what you like and what you want.
Yeah.
They can even, like Sherman-Williams is the paint they use. So if you got a house is a certain color and you order
so you can say, I want my...
Yeah, you can match it up to your house.
Okay, I want my shed the same color as my house, and
exactly.
they can do it.
And you can have metal roof, or you can have shingles. So there's a lot of things. I mean, it's really a pretty cool little deal. So we're getting into that.
Yeah.
And really excited about that. It's just really something different, and they've ranged different prices. You can build them to what you want. If you want windows in them, you can. And they got a really good deal for us. I mean, you can build them what you want: windows, doors, just all kinds of neat things.
Well,
Paint.
my goodness, I mean, with the tiny house craze going on right now, a lot of people are buying those and then finishing the inside however they want and living in them.
Well, that's true. I've seen some of those. Actually, I think there's one or two around town. I've seen kind of these, and of course, Rio Grande. Every time you go to Rio Grande over there by McDonald's, they have a place over there. Looks like they got about 10 sheds they made into apartments or something like that.
Oh, really? Okay, I haven't seen that.
They're pretty cool though.
But yeah.
So
you have some of those out at the lot right now, but you're getting a lot more in.
We're getting a lot more
You're just starting with
They're
this.
just starting out there. We've got maybe 10 of them in stock right now.
These are cool.
They all range from different prices. And like I say, you can build them to what you want. The cool thing about this, they offer them 90 days, same as cash, or you can rent to own. So that's a pretty cool deal. All we do is tell you the price, sell them to you. They deliver them. They pick them up and deliver it and service them. So
wow,
it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool company, and
you can get like little porches and all kind of fun stuff on them.
I mean, yeah, like if you want something like for if you've got a horse. You can build a horse barn in there. You got a horse barn you can do. I mean, there's all kinds of neat things. Sheds. Actually, it's funny. We were getting ready to buy one here not too long ago, my wife and I, to put our, the lawnmowers and all that stuff in there, and we haven't had a chance to do it. And lo and behold, we
here you are,
and here we are. So I'm going to have one built.
You can hook yourself up.
Yeah, hook myself up and build one just exactly the color of my house and the shingles and all that stuff.
You know what's so I was looking at this. I know you can't see this, but this one here is a small shed, but it's got a small garage door on it. So if you have a riding mower.
Oh, perfect.
It's not big enough for a car, but you could drive your riding mower, your lawn mowers, whatever, right into it, and you don't have to worry about going through a door. That is so cool.
I had one in my old house, and I'll tell you what.
So neat.
It dejunked my garage tremendously.
Yeah.
That's, the garage is always someplace you put everything, lawnmowers and weed eaters and tools and stuff like that.
Yep.
And with the sheds, you can do that, put them out there, and they got locks on them. You can lock them up. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, you actually have a garage you can actually use at your house.
Hey, you can put your car in the garage. Who knew?
Exactly. And the other thing cool about it, you can even put like a balcony upstairs.
Yeah, so they make lofted ones.
Yeah, so you put your Christmas
like a second
stuff,
floor.
Yeah, so you can put a second floor and you can put your Christmas stuff in there or whatever, and they'll deliver to you any place you want them. So that's the cool thing about them.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, you can go out to your lot and buy one right off the lot. Yep. Or if you want to special order it, you can totally do that too. And I know like a lot of people will use those like if they have a pond or something for like a little... And get one with a porch, and you can go hang out at the pond, and you can put like your little pond accessories in there, kayaks or whatever.
Everything. I mean, like I said, you got that extra horse, so you might need one of these.
Hey, there you go.
Here, Jennifer, check this one out.
What? Oh, it's a bar.
That is cool.
Love it.
That's the first time I've seen that. He's got inside connections.
James is all over this stuff.
James is all over. I think.
Yeah, so if you look at the front cover of the catalogs you guys have, there's a Facebook and an Instagram account. So that's what I'm looking at. So there's a lot more photos on their Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, and see, the good thing about, the Instagram and Facebook is people are going to post stuff that they've done on there. The sky's the limit with your creativity. And that's pretty cool.
And they're built, I think these are built just right out of Hillsboro.
Okay, so they're local.
So they're local.
Which is great.
And the company's out of Tennessee, but really nice people. And, when they first stopped, I thought, well, I don't think I'm really interested. Then after I started looking at their product and what they offered and free delivery, and we don't have to mess with any delivery. And
that's cool.
Their services, they handle all the service. Of course, there's not a whole lot of service, I'm sure. But.
No, but if there's something, a shingle flies off or something in transport, then they'll come fix it. And that's pretty cool. And I like the fact that they use the Sherwin-Williams paint because,
Well, yeah.
Let's just be honest, they're pretty popular.
Yeah.
And, if you have your house painted a Sherwin-Williams color, then you can
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. If you
have it
think
matched perfectly.
Yeah, if you had a company that didn't have that, just think about, hey, what color you got? Well, I got a
Black
color
and white and brown
I
and
don't know.
I don't know what that
All
means.
I know is I got a Sherwin-Williams, so hey, we're in.
Here's another one Jennifer will like.
Oh yeah,
He's a horsey.
2 horses with the 2 stalls in the back.
Yes. And they have to share. You guys share nice now.
Well, and
Good to get in and out of that snow.
They make them metal too.
So
These are
cool.
also metal buildings too. They're wood and
Yeah.
metal. So that's the nice thing about it. If you don't really care about you don't want wood, you want to go to the metal, you can go metal.
Here's a good one that it's in this catalog that you can get out at Carman's, but here, I'll just do the slow zoom.
Yep.
I think this is cool because it shows you can match it up. It's at the lake.
Oh yeah. Match it up with your house.
Yeah. And it looks really nice. And that way they can put all their lake stuff in there and then.
Well, like I say, there's
love
just
that.
all kinds of things with these buildings that you can do with them. And like you say, if you don't have a garage, just think if you don't have a garage at your house, there's a lot. Some of the older homes don't have garages.
They don't, or they have one car and a 1-car garage. You need 2, or God forbid you have 3 teenagers driving at your house. Then it's just on.
Really. And there's bicycles. I mean, just think of the stuff that you can put in there.
Right. A lot of people have motorcycles now.
It is just
lawnmowers.
Your garages just get so packed so easy.
It does.
Mine does. I mean, we got a 2-car garage and it's already packed until our new building comes in.
There you go.
So this would be a great Christmas present. I mean, really.
It would be.
Yeah, something.
I'll tell you what. You come out and buy one, we'll deliver with a bow on it.
Oh, there you go.
For Christmas.
Yeah, if you're interested, just stop out, see Scott or my son Chris. They're the 2 main guys on there handling all this. And like I say, it's really, really nice. And we're going to have about 20 to 25 in stock. And look, there's one for a wedding.
Oh, they got a wedding. How cute.
There's just all kinds. I mean, the possibilities, what you can do with these things are unbelievable.
I love that.
And the good thing about there's not much service to them.
Yeah.
It's not like a car. You got to change the oil and do all that stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they're going to last for a really long time.
Long time. I mean, that's one thing good about them. They're made really, really well. Like I say, you can go either, and like I say, you can go either urethane. Paint urethane colors. Mm-hmm. So, I mean.
So you can do wood, you can do metal, you can do shingles roof, you could do metal roof.
Anything.
Any combination therein.
Yeah. We got somebody who was interested in one for Ohio State colors. He wanted, he wanted the red with the gray roof. So,
love that.
So that's a pretty good idea.
So, yeah, there's all kind of different things, all different kind of windows, doors.
Yeah. I was thinking orange with a black top. Bengals.
Carmen,
colors.
I just don't know if I were you if I'd commit to that right now.
Well, it's just.
How did they go from beating the tar out of the Steelers to whatever that was on Sunday?
It's funny. I just read an article yesterday. The Bengals.
What the heck?
They said they got 5 games. I think we got 5 games left. And they said, they're the team that could possibly win all 5, or they could go the other way. You just
lose
don't
all
know.
5. Who knows?
So, football's weird. I mean, it's been a weird year. Like Pittsburgh beating Baltimore. I didn't think that would happen after Pittsburgh looked so awful.
They looked so awful against the Bengals. My gosh.
And I don't know if you watched football last night, New England and
I didn't.
Buffalo. New record last night in passing yards or pass attempts.
In pass attempts.
Pass attempts. How many passes do you think Mac Jones made last night in Buffalo?
So that's attempts, not completions.
Just attempts.
45.
Nope. What do you think?
It had to be in the 60s, right?
No,
Because it's not that unusual.
I'm talking.
To throw 50.
You can put them on your fingers. New record. 2.
In an NFL game.
NFL last night.
They tried 2 passes.
That's all they did. The wind was so bad in Buffalo last night. This was New England.
Wow.
2 attempts. And I saw both of them. I flipped the beginning.
Did they complete any of them?
I think they did. But it was, the wind was like 55 last night. The wind was gushing something awful.
That would be horrible.
And all they did was run the ball, New England, last night.
That's like old school stuff.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was old school. It was kind of like the first quarter went really fast. I think Buffalo ended up losing last night like 14-10. I think that was the score of the game.
Man, those guys would have had to have been tired after all that.
God, all that running. They had to
knocking the tar out of each other.
Yeah, New England had one run, I think it was like 57 yards. Crazy. But it's a crazy year in football.
It is. The whole world's gone mad, so whatever the heck.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
The Browns, you thought were going to be up on top this year, and now the Bengals are doing a little better than the Brownies, but hey, it's a long way to go.
Well, the Brownies don't have very far to go to get better, so.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bengals are always suspect, but not, the worst.
If they can keep healthy, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Keep healthy. I don't know what happened last
week. I think poor Joe Burrow, I feel like every time he turns around, he's just hurt. And I know he was doing a lot of stuff with his left hand on Sunday, or his right.
It was his pinky finger. What happened was when he knocked the ball out of his hand, it dislocated his pinky finger. Ugh. So they say
so he was really trying to use his other hands to play, and it just didn't work.
But
it was tough.
Passing wise, he did all right.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt, but he got through.
He's tough.
And that big fumble. They were actually driving for the winning touchdown when Nixon fumbled the ball.
When they blew it.
And I said, well, that's it.
I know that's what Jamie. I just heard. I heard some swearing and whatnot. And I was doing something, and I looked up, and they were going the other way, and I was like, "Oh man!" He's like, "Well, they just lost."
I said, "Well, turn out the lights. The party's over on that one." There's always next week.
There's always next time.
Lou, if you're watching, there's always next week.
Oh, Carmen with the Bengals, the consummate optimist.
Well, someday over the rainbow.
God. Oh man.
But the buildings now we got going, and
that's super exciting.
Cars. I got cars. I went on a buying spree last week. I went nuts.
Are you divorced?
No.
Oh.
I snuck back in the house.
Sandy gets a little.
We got a.
It's the end of the year. You're not supposed to be buying cars. You're supposed to be selling them, moving them out.
Here's the deal. If you haven't been listening to the Car World, which I do listen to the Car World.
He's a car whisperer.
There is a car shortage.
Yes.
Still. And why I'm buying now is because after the first of the year, the prices are going to be up the door.
Gotcha.
Because there's still a car shortage. I heard Toyota's going to be getting some cars probably more towards March or April.
Okay.
But GM, Ford, and the rest of them are still struggling. They're going to get some cars. They're building cars and selling them, but there's still not hardly anything out there.
So you're getting them while the getting's good.
So I'm getting while the getting's good. So because I think after January through February, when you got income tax money coming in, all those prices are going to shoot up to the top of the world.
So if you are looking for a car, now's the time to buy it.
This is a great time to buy a car.
Yeah.
Seriously, interest rates are really good. We got a great selection of cars, trucks, SUVs. I got some GSA vehicles in, some government service vehicles, what they're called. And,
which are great because they, thanks, James, because they service them a lot.
Yeah,
they're well taken care of.
Really just turn the key and go. And I got a really nice Chevy Avalanche black with black cloth interior. And I got a really pretty Dodge Grand Caravan I just got. It was black with, I think it's black cloth interior too.
Cool.
And those are just two of the cars I got in. I got a really nice Toyota Tundra just got in. Red, Santa Claus red.
Ooh.
With the gray cloth interior, 60,000 miles on it, 2-owner vehicle truck. I just need to wash and sweep. We just got it Saturday.
Nice.
And bought Chevy trucks. Got some Ford trucks. I got Jeeps. We got like that Chevy Cruze right there. That's a really nice car. Good miles, automatic and air, power steering, power brakes. That's a good first-time car for anybody. They're great, easy on gas, front-wheel drive.
Oh, for sure. Too, And listen, gas is not cheap right now.
2010 Chevy pickup, crew cab, automatic air.
Boy, that Ford truck you have out there is gorgeous. Is it black? The black one?
No longer with us.
Oh. Well, that doesn't surprise me.
That was a sharp truck.
That was a good looking truck.
That was probably when I bought that from a new car dealer, and it had 80,000 miles, and it was just immaculate. I was up underneath it, looked at, there wasn't a bad spot on the plate.
Man, it was a nice truck.
Super clean.
You're ringing, Carmen.
Yeah. They'll call back.
They'll call back.
Dodge Dart. Actually, he's been showing a lot of cars I've sold like that Dart. That's gone.
Oh, well, shoot.
That's a nice car. Automatic air power. We sell a lot of little Darts. They're great cars, actually.
They're cute.
Yeah, they're our cute little car, front-wheel drive.
For sure.
But we got, like I say, a ton of cars. We got, like I say, 11. My service department's kind of backed up trying to get all of them in. But
hey, speaking of service, so I called you the other day and said, hey, my car is thick.
Yeah.
It's very thick.
Sickly.
It's thick.
Sickly.
I'm thick and my car is thick. And so, yeah, it kind of worked out.
Did your car have COVID?
I broke down and my car broke down all in the same week. It was like kind of convenient in a way.
It happens.
So, dropped it off so I didn't have to breathe on anyone, which is fantastic. And no, your service guys looked at it. They were able to diagnose what was wrong with it, which was two different things.
Right.
And then they were like, it's going to take us a day or so. And I said, that's okay, because I don't need it anyway, because I'm not going anywhere. And
homebound anyway.
Yeah. And they got her fixed up and they really good. Like, and it wasn't like an easy fix either. Like they had to it was one of those where they had to take the whole front end off of it
there's nothing easy on a car
to get
anymore.
To what they needed to fix.
If these engineers, if they had to fix a car themselves, they would probably redesign.
Correct.
I mean,
they would design them properly.
They put stuff in places you can't hardly get to. It's amazing.
I mean, you can't even change your own battery anymore because they stick them God knows where,
underneath
and you can't. Yeah, you can't get
seats,
to them.
Your rear seat, or in the trunk. I mean,
and then you need some metric.
Who puts a battery in a back seat?
I don't know. And then you need some kind of screwdriver that costs you $75 to get it. It's just stupid. The whole thing's stupid.
I mean, seriously.
But that's okay because your service department's out there.
Yeah, at least they got to do.
They fixed me up.
That's the only thing. They just don't. They make things so complicated. Now, if you have to put a transmission, you got to take it to the new car dealer we can put it in to do that. Then we got to take it to the new car dealer and have a program. So that's $200, $300. Time you tow it to the new car dealer, and then because you got to tow it, you can't drive it.
Yep.
So and a notice service bill.
Well, listen to what I'm telling you though. As a woman, or I guess a guy too, when you're driving down the road and that check engine light comes on, it is like the most vulnerable feeling because you're like, I know I'm not supposed to drive this car. I have no idea what's wrong with it. And it's kind of going a little bit, but I'm not sure whether I should still drive it or whether what should I do?
There's two things about it. When the check engine lights, a lot of times it's not really necessary. It's going to be a really bad thing. It could be what they call it, where you didn't tighten your gas cap up. It's called an evap. Sometimes it's minor stuff, but the only time if you're driving and you see an oil light on or something like that,
or your temperature goes wacky, that was what was wrong with my car. Come to find out, the thermostat had gone bad. So that, if I had driven it, would have been a really bad thing. But it also had another thing wrong with it as well that they caught while it was there.
That's good,
and was able to fix that too.
But that's one thing about check engine gauges. Sometimes they're like that. Your thermostat goes up. Well, those are the two things I look at cars when I'm driving with the check engine light: thermostat, oil. Make sure all the gauges are all good. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you'll get maybe a misfire, like your car just needs tuned up. It's amazing. These cars today, you can drive them up to over 100,000
Well, that's
miles.
the thing. You don't even think about a tune-up anymore. It used to be, every, 20,000 miles you had to tune your car up. But now, you just don't, so you don't think anything about it.
Exactly.
And then when it does need a tune-up, you're like, oh,
it's amazing
115,000 miles in or whatever.
It's amazing. You get a car with 100,000 miles. Someday it just starts out and runs it really great. And the next day it starts missing stuff. You think, well, that's weird. Well,
and you immediately think, oh my God, my transmission's going bad or something like that.
Well, we had that happen to a customer who called and said, Mark, I think my transmission's going out in my Jeep. I said,
because it mimics that.
Yeah.
So
anyway, make a long story short, I said, bring it in. We'll take a look at it. I said, well, I got good news for you. Your transmission is not going out. The bad news is you just got to tune it up.
You need some new plugs and
new
stuff.
Coils and new wires and stuff like that. So it's not. But when your car gets close to 100,000 miles or 100,000, it's time for a new. And the other thing is you get better gas mileage. That's the other thing.
That's right. I mean, it's running flat out instead of being clogged up and whatever. So get all that stuff done. Get your oil changed. And that's all stuff that you can do at Carman's.
We can do oil changes, brake jobs. We do a little bit of everything.
Are you still doing tires?
Yeah, we're still doing tires.
So you can get tires there?
We can do it all.
Yeah.
Base it all. I mean, there's some things we can't do. There's some things you have to do to take it to the new car dealer. You know what I mean? And we can even do engines, change engines. We have to. So we can do that. Transmissions, we do that too. You don't rebuild them today. You just replace them.
Yep.
So,
just like everything else.
Right. And our service open Monday through Friday from 9 till 5. And we got Jason out there who's the head mechanic, and then Blake. And I got 2 really good mechanics. Yeah. And the good thing is, I mean, they do a great job. If I can't do it, they'll tell you. The other thing of it is, if some things take a little longer because you got to get parts, and some parts are right now
hard to get.
Certain
COVID.
things are. COVID, yeah. No, actually, it's all
COVID's fault.
They're all out in the ocean.
They're all bobbing around on a shipping container in the ocean somewhere.
That's where all the toys are right now.
I'm going to tell you what. Speaking of cars sitting around, so Jamie and I had to drive to Columbus last night. Driving back, we ended up coming back through like the Kingston, that way. Like, and sometimes we just take the back road just so it's not so boring.
Fun. Break it up.
Yeah. And drove by, though, Kenworth. Have you driven by there lately?
I was just by there Sunday.
Hundreds of semi-trucks sitting there just waiting for, I assume, chips.
Either that or getting ready for shipping. Hopefully they're
I've never seen so many trucks.
It's amazing how many vehicles they build over
and
there.
all different kinds too. It's not like they're all alike.
No, all different colors.
All different, lime green, orange, you name it.
The cool thing about
that
Kenworth,
is wild.
Do you know every truck sitting on a lot is sold?
No.
Yeah, they're not built for stock. They're sold. Those are good. Those have companies that order those pre-advance.
Wow.
So all those, it's not like GM, Ford, or Dodge. They build it. These are all built and they're sold.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, if you want to see an interesting site, to drive out by the Kenworth plant right now.
That's that plant
across from Medina there.
Oh, it's amazing.
And it just kept on going. I'm like, oh my God, there's more back there. There's still more.
Well, actually, they had them built on 23. Remember, you're heading to Columbus right there.
Yeah.
I think that's the shipping area. I think they've weaned most of those out of there.
Yeah.
But God, I tell you, it's amazing.
So
chips, and chips.
Yeah.
We're not talking potato chips either.
No.
We're talking chips. From what I understand, they're building cars for certain people, or you can go in and order a car. But if you have a certain thing that you want on that and you can't get it, like heated seats, they have to have a cheap chip for that. You'll have to pass that. From what I understand, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
They obviously don't know me very well because I'm not. If I don't have my butt warmers, I would be distraught.
Yeah.
You know how I am with the butt warmers.
You got to have a butt warmer. We sell. I mean, actually,
once you have them, you can't go back.
You can't go back.
You cannot go back.
You know the other new item everybody wants on a car?
What?
The camera, the reverse camera.
Okay.
The TV screen with the reverse where you can watch where you're backing up.
Jennifer's opinion on that, for what it's worth, I think, of all of the things in the world, every car should be equipped with a backup camera and backup sensors that beep, because there is no small child that should ever be backed over or accident that should be happening because somebody can't see behind them.
I agree 100%.
And of all of the safety features they put on these vehicles, they don't require that. Like, that just blows my mind.
Dude, really, you're seeing most of them now, a lot with them with the backup cameras.
And it's funny because if I drive Jamie's, sweet whatever it is,
1999
Dodge pickup truck.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know.
We need to talk.
No, good luck with that, because he is not getting rid of it. But anyway,
that's his prized possession.
It is. I cannot. It's so hard to drive now because he can't drive my car because he doesn't know how to drive with that. Like parallel park and stuff. He's like, I'm like, just look at that. It tells you exactly how to do it. And he's like, I don't know how to use that, So it's like this, you get used to something though. And
it's great.
But they're at the minimum, every vehicle that leaves the factory now should have a backup sensor.
I'd say
that beeps.
I would say they're coming close to that if they're not already.
They should, because there's just too many stupid accidents that happen.
There are some things that on safety, that one is really a good one.
It's huge.
And I didn't realize it. I belong to a corporation, this company helps me with my cars and stuff. He said, backup cameras. I said, backup cameras? She said, that is a lot people are looking for it today. I said, really? Lo and behold, that same day after I had my meeting, the first couple came in, looked for a car for the kids, says, we're looking for a car with a backup camera. I said, I thought, wow, that's just kind of weird.
That's ironic.
Ironic. I just come from a meeting on that. And he said, on our internet, he said, make sure if it's got backup camera, make sure you put that in there.
Isn't that wild?
That's cool.
No, I mean, I just think it's such just an obvious safety feature that should be included.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree 100%.
This is a little tip for you if you have a car that doesn't have it. I think our good friend, this is totally free plug, by the way. I think Scott down at H&K Sound can do aftermarket ones if need be.
If he can find them.
If he can find them, yeah. I think that's possible too.
Yeah.
But,
there's so many things safety features on cars today you just don't think about. I'll tell you another one's crazy. It's like the tire sensors. I used to gripe about those. They're very expensive. They're $100 basic. Some cars are up to $100 or more.
But like the other day, I had a leak in my tire. It was down 12 pounds.
Yeah.
That's like over a third of what it should be.
Flat tire ready to happen.
Yeah.
The reason I laugh about that is because one day I'm on the highway coming back from Indianapolis and a car just buzzes by me about 90 miles an hour. I thought, what the heck? And I noticed his front tire was about flat. And I said, he ain't going to make it very long. He didn't make it very long. A few miles up the road, here he is, flat tire, right front tire flat. And I'm thinking, every time that tire sensor comes on now, that's one thing I do. I either look at the lights will tell you what the air or the temperature is.
They do.
And
they won't go away until you fix it too. Or my car won't.
Or the other good thing is just go get air in your tire and save you getting a flat tire.
That's right. And I think those tire sensors got a bad rap when they first came out because I think they notoriously didn't work properly.
Yeah, today they do though.
But today, every time I'm like, there's no flipping way my tire is that low, and I'll go to the gas station or whatever. And by the way, too, find the gas pump, the tire pumps where you can just preset the pressure.
Oh, really? Oh, on your tire, on the sensor when you put air.
So you go to the tire thing at the gas station. Like I know McCarty's has one, and you preset on that machine, like my tire pressure has to be 36 pounds.
Right.
You put 36 pounds in and you stick the thing on there and it automatically turns off when your tire's at 36 pounds.
Sweet.
So you don't have to have a tire gauge.
I wasn't smart enough to make that work last time I needed air in my tire.
James, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold outside, and that was part of. I just didn't have the patience for it. But yeah.
I tell you what I hate about those tire machines. You put they want $1 now. Put $1 in there, and the next thing you know, you're putting air, and it's hardly working.
I know you're cussing.
Next thing is out.
I only had 4 quarters. But no, the one up there. This is a free plug for McCarty's too. It takes a credit card, so.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so you don't have to have quarters.
But that's the only bad pains about going to a gas station to get air and tires is find one.
It is.
Or you put the $1 in there and it doesn't work.
And nothing happens. You're like, I want my 4 quarters back.
I thought, you got to be kidding me. Put $1 in there. It doesn't work.
Well, here's the deal, though. Do not drive around with your tire pressure all wonky because it will ruin your tires quickly.
It's amazing how many people
and it ruins how your car maneuvers as well. Like, especially, we're supposed to have some snow tonight.
Oh, are we?
Well, we're going to get to that weather forecast in just a minute. But yeah, so yeah, there is a chance of snow tonight. And, if you're driving in that and your tire pressure is off, then it can make your car not.
It's underflated tires, man, are bad because it wears your tires out.
Yes, it does.
And you can have a flat tire with it. So there's two things. And changing oil is very important.
Yep.
Checking just walking around your tires and looking at them. I mean, everybody's busy, but it doesn't take that much to walk around your car.
It's pretty obvious if one's flat. It looks like a pancake, or it's getting low.
And if you're your lights on your car showing it's not working, but maybe your sensor's bad, you at least should have it checked.
Yeah, have it. That's the cool thing about. It's the good thing and the bad thing about the computer generation you guys have a machine, you just plug it in, there's either an error code or there's not.
I don't care who you're, man or woman, say you're driving somewhere and that tire light comes on. That's a smart thing to do is get off and at least pull over and check your tires and make sure it's fine.
Yep.
And I don't care. There's a lot of guys that don't know how to work that stuff, and there's a lot of women that don't know it, but you're better safe than sorry to pull over and check it out.
I was up there at McCarty's one day filling up my tire because it does have a leak in it, so I need to go get it fixed because it keeps getting low.
We can do that for you.
Oh, you can fix it?
Yeah.
See, who knew?
See.
But there was a very nice truck driver that came up to me and asked if I needed help.
Well,
and I
cool.
said, no, I'm good. I know how to do it, but thank you. And he was like, okay,
nice,
just checking.
That's cool.
And I thought that was really nice of him because, it's like damsel in distress kind of thing.
I'd say,
here you go.
Help yourself.
I'm going to go sit in the
warm. I got to run inside real quick. I'm getting back in the car.
I'm going to go get me a Slim Jim. I'll be back in a second. Oh,
like Carl Malone. Here's my gum for the tip.
Yeah, right. That's so funny.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, well, you have sale things on your lot. So this is the funniest story. I found this in my yard.
We're having a sale at Carman's. Which
so
all these
Carman
are all...
comes in today. I said, "Is this off one of your cars?" And he said, "Yes."
Sale.
I said, "So evidently we're going to be on sale today."
Everything's on sale.
Everything's on sale.
Everything's on sale. We've got clearance. It says year-end clearance stuff. I haven't really marked all the cars down. I haven't had time, but
just make an offer.
We are selling cars, and you talk about, I sold a 2014 Chevy pickup yesterday. A good friend of mine, play golf with and all that stuff. And he's old school. He doesn't understand a lot of this electronic stuff on cars. And he's got the old flip phone. And so he gets in this truck and he asked me about this and asked me about that. He says, "My God, Carman," he goes, "I've never seen so much electronic stuff." So I'm leaving after he signs the papers. My son's showing him how to Bluetooth his flip phone.
I
didn't know you can flip phone. I said, "I don't think you can Bluetooth a flip phone, but by God, you can."
Okay.
But he called me Sunday.
Oh, said, James has something to, what?
I remember my grandfather, he bought a new Chevy Impala, it was years and years ago, and he, Bluetooth his flip phone to it, and he just thought that was the best thing ever.
Oh,
figured it out.
I'll tell you, once you get to understand this Bluetooth stuff, it's pretty cool.
It is.
Hell, play your Spotify or music.
Play your music.
I don't think Grandpa was doing Spotify off his flip phone.
With his flip phone.
But he'd pull off to the side of the road. When he'd come to visit, he'd get about 10 miles away or whatever. He'd pull off to the side of the road, call you through the car phone, let you know that he was about 10 minutes away.
He was safe, James. That's good.
Well, actually, that's pretty cool. I mean, you think about some of this technology is pretty neat on cars. It's kind of drives you nuts sometimes trying to figure it all out.
Some of it, but yeah.
But
anyway, your friend, what you were saying?
Oh, anyway, he called me one day at Sunday, wanted to know how to get the emergency brake off. I said, and then he called me and said, "Oh, never mind. I found it in the book how to do it." I said, I said, that's understandable. That's cool. But, cars, you got to push them. Sometimes you re-push the brake. I mean, it's...
Yeah, you never know. Well, and the problem is, too, and I'm sure you've run into some of this, is a lot of the new cars today don't come with a book anymore. No. It's all like online.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's online. Actually, the average, and I hate to say this, on the average used cars, when I buy cars, they're not going to
have a book anyway.
They don't have a book in them. The average, but you can, like I always say, you can always ask Siri. Siri knows all.
Does she?
Yeah, because the other day I had a code on a car I bought that said code 84. I thought, what the heck is code 84? So I said, Siri, I said 2018 Chevy Spark code 84. Said, and then here it came up, code 84 was it's time to change the oil.
Are you kidding?
Swear to God.
And she told you that?
Yeah. It gave me the app where I could pull it up and look at it.
She knows everything.
So our good thing about it, if you got a car and you're not really sure on some things, ask Siri. That's kind of Siri on your cell phone, or what's the other one at home? The
Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa's pretty smart.
Everyone's just lit up now.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the technology. Now here, boy, Alexa, how long do we make a turkey for? How long do we cook this for?
We could be really mean and say, Alexa, play Baby Shark. Everyone's just took off in their house. They're like, shut up. Oh, shoot.
Technology at its best.
No, it is. It is. It's fun. And you're right. It's bad too. And, my car is not, I wouldn't say the most technologically advanced, but you do find yourself in the more technology that comes into these cars, I feel like it's almost a distraction, because even my car, I have to go between apps and stuff like that, and I'm just like,
when
I feel like I'm looking down too much.
Yeah,
just even to change the radio or to change the climate, control, and it's like,
I agree with you.
What happened to the old fashioned like little slide things and the knobs where you could just turn stuff on and turn stuff off, or the button that you pushed, or
it's amazing how they just change the timing on the clocks and stuff like that. I mean, some are really complicated, some are really easy. I mean, some cars are really, they're all different, their own little click, but just, there's an old story about the first Prius I ever had. I don't know if I ever told you that story about the Prius.
No.
I bought a Prius, first used Prius I bought. So I go to the auction, I buy this Prius, never had one. So got in it, push the button. I don't hear an engine. I thought, what the heck's this all going? And so anyway, I finally accidentally hit the gas pedal and it went. I said, oh, okay. So I get it. So I'm driving around. I check it all out and everything. It's all pretty cool. And I bring it back to the lot. And my mechanic, I said, I need to service this, check the oil and all that good stuff. And he takes us to lunch with him. And next thing I know, here, come back on the tow truck. I thought, what the heck? He goes, yeah, I took that thing to lunch and checked it out, and I couldn't get it to start. Same thing. He didn't push the gas pedal.
He didn't push the gas.
He didn't push the gas. I went out and I pushed the button, and I drove it. He goes, well, I'll be darned. That's fantastic. That was a $50 lunch on me.
That's right.
Because he didn't know. Of course, it's technology way before us. I mean,
it is.
It's the hybrid vehicles are starting to come in. I don't have any hybrids right now, but they're still pretty popular out there.
I feel like they make a lot more sense than just the electrics right now.
Oh, I do too. I'm all for hybrids. Electric, I don't think it's really worth $100,000 to spend to get a car to save a couple dollars in gas.
At least the hybrid, you have that backup, I guess, with gas or whatever if you have to.
Where do you go my big deal is with electric car, if you go someplace and they got no hookup where you can.
I know. I have a friend that lives in Columbus, and he has a Tesla, and he just got it, and they were driving it to Florida. And I said, well, how the heck are you going to get all the way to Florida? And he goes, listen, you just, in your mind, have to set aside like a half hour and not be in a hurry to, pull in and plug it in, and just know that you have to wait. And I'm like, oh, gosh.
I didn't say that. that wouldn't work for me.
The
I spend about 5
anxiety
minutes.
of it all.
I'm about 10 or 15 minutes in the gas station and gone. I don't want to spend a half hour waiting for my car to fuel up. What if you rob a bank?
I know, right?
Well, hold on a minute, cop. I gotta wait.
Hold on, I gotta plug in my
fuel,
Tesla
plug
or
in the
my
Tesla.
yeah.
Well, the crazy thing about the Teslas is they will, on the GPS, it will take you on a route that takes you to all the chargers.
It will. It tells
really?
you where they are. The
That's
charging
pretty-
stations
that's
are.
sweet.
Josh Willett just commented when you said Alexa earlier, it turned the Android Auto in his car off.
Just messing with you, Josh. You're welcome.
So, Carmen, I drive by your lot on my way to and from work every day, and this is the one that catches my eye every time I drive by.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is a pretty truck right there. That's one of the nicest trucks. I had the two nicest Ford trucks. I had this one and the black one. This one's got automatic air, leather interior. It is sweet. It's got 80-some thousand miles. I think we're asking like $31,995 on that.
You look good in that, James.
It's a really pretty truck.
My wallet wouldn't, my bank account wouldn't.
Don't worry. We can fit your. We could have fit. We can do 30-year financing for you.
I could probably swing that.
Unfortunately, we're almost getting to the point on cars where you almost have to have 30-year
I
financing
know,
on
right?
cars. It's gotten so ridiculous. So, well, you take that truck there, 30-some thousand, sounds like a lot of money, which it is. But if you go buy that truck brand new today, that's probably double or triple.
I was going to say
price.
60, 70,000.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a guy come in the other day and man, he had this beautiful Ford F450. And I said, man, that is a beautiful truck. He said, $114,000.
Well, the average price of a new car is like $45,000 now, right?
Yep.
You could buy a house for that.
Yeah, really. I have bought houses
Yeah,
for
right?
that.
Like,
But, you know, the difference is that today, technology with cars has gotten so good. We traded for, actually, the black truck we just sold you were talking about. The guy traded us in a really nice Ford pickup we sold him about 2 years ago. It's got 198,000 miles. It's immaculate.
really?
Yeah, and it's, I mean, it's got a lot of miles. Sounds like 198,000 is a lot of miles, but
well cared for.
well kept care. The body's all good. Still, I mean, runs perfect. And so, I mean, cars today and trucks will go a lot longer.
That's true. You're paying more, but you're getting more for your money, too.
They get better gas mileage. I mean, there are things, unfortunately, when the cars break down, they're more expensive to fix. Everything is
But
right now.
warranties are getting better, too, and
Yeah.
all of that. So
Yeah, we sell extended warranties with our cars. We've had engine replacements, transmissions, a little bit of everything. And I highly recommend the extended warranties.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pricey, but if something happens, at least you got something to go through. And it's a thing on extended warranties. It's not like it takes 5 minutes to solve. They go send people out, look at the car, make sure everything's all in the up and all that stuff. But you know, the bottom line of it, if it fixes a problem, that's what you want.
listen, the last thing you need is to buy a car and then have like something major, like the transmission go out or something like that. And oh my, if you had that extended warranty, it's certainly going to pay for itself really quickly.
It really does. That's the
Keeps
nice
you
thing about
from having to fork all that money out of your pocket.
it. Just like gap insurance, you know, the cars. Another thing I always push is gap insurance. If you finance a vehicle 5 years or longer, that 84 months, they'll go up to some car vehicles 84 months, and the cars appreciate faster than what you're paying on them. So if something happens, somebody hits you, wrecks you, and they don't have insurance, or your insurance won't pay up to so many dollars, that gap insurance pays that extra. So it's well worth it. I've seen that happen right away.
So there
it's
you go.
Good stuff. There's a lot of good products in the car lots today that, you know, if you look for certain things, extended warranties, gap, whether you buy the car from me or not, I always recommend them. I mean, really, it's good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, the cars they're really technical today. It's not like the old days where you take it to the old mechanic, say, hey, it's only 6 plugs in and some wires. Today it's coils and blah, blah, blah.
Today I have to take the whole front end off your car to get to that stuff to be able to take it apart.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. It's crazy.
It's like, who was I talking to the other day? Oh, it was, I don't know if it's the car I have now or the car that I had before. But anyway, the battery is like hidden.
Oh, yeah. That's
And so somebody was like, hey, pop that hood, show me where your battery is. I'm like,
It was there.
That's what AutoZone's for. I don't know.
Somebody stole it.
My aunt told me a funny story about that yesterday. Her father had a 1930 something Rolls Royce.
Ooh, sweet.
And
Nice.
when he passed away, they thought, well, he took it to like the local car club thing. And so when he passed away, they thought, well, before we sell the car, let's take it to the classic car club one more time. And it wouldn't start, and they couldn't find. They're like, well, we just need to jump the battery, but they couldn't find the battery. So they went to the classic car club, and they're like, does anybody know where's
the battery?
And it was under the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's the thing.
Even the technology that far back.
And like, I think it is the car that I drive now. But it has points where you can still charge it if you up front, but you're just not sticking it on the battery if something would happen. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they got a plus. You'll see the plus and minus.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of that in cars where you're looking for the battery, you can't find it, but you see the plus, so you can still jump it.
You can jump it, you just can't get to the. You're not sticking it on the battery itself.
Like in that Rolls Royce,
which is actually safer, probably.
It is. It really is. It's pretty cool. A lot of technology on cars are pretty good. You know, they even come with ejector seats. Not really.
I saw that on the Fast and Furious. It must be true.
Yeah, I saw this. This was like a custom car. It wasn't like made by a manufacturer. They were taking like Ford F-450s or whatever, the giant trucks, and turning them into like armored cars. And it had like in James Bond, there was a button, and it would like drop little spikes out the back, like if you were being chased.
Oh shoot! Oh my god!
Well, that's
funny.
a good joke when I tell something with delivering a car and they got that technology. Like my buddy was like, I said, you got the ejector seat right there. I said, if you want to get rid of your wipe there, right there.
Really?
Oh, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun with that stuff.
No. All right, so let's take a moment because we are going to have some kind of questionable weather overnight tonight. So we thought maybe we would do the weather forecast, let you know what it says, and
need to know.
And then you'll need to know whether you have to clean up your cars tomorrow or not.
Oh, don't say that negative stuff.
But they are calling for partly cloudy skies today. Highs around 35, but those wind chills are going to be as low as 24 today. So it is going to be a bit chilly today. Mostly cloudy tonight. Some scattered snow showers. The new snow accumulation will be less than half of an inch, but there is going to be some snow accumulation, they're saying, overnight tonight. Lows around 26. Then tomorrow on Wednesday, still those snow showers continue on with highs around 41, but that wind chill as low as 27. So really the next couple of days, a little bit of snow showers in the forecast. Nothing to don't go buy all the bread and milk at Kroger. Like
all the toilet
make
paper.
your milk sandwich is fine, but and all the toilet paper. But no, we will have a little bit of.
But did you see what it looked like at the end of the week?
Yeah.
64 degrees.
Can you believe that?
Fridays. They were saying on the news last night it's going to, like the weather, and then the end of the week is going to be like spring
67 Saturday.
Oh, come on, man. I mean,
what the heck?
I'm feeling golf weather coming up.
I know. You're going to be out there in your shorts. Wow. I know how you work.
Yeah, shorts are out, but you make the transition from one to the other.
You put it in the closet and you're done. Hey, James, also, we have our first Dear Santa segment tonight. Is that right?
That's right. Tonight at 7:00, Santa Claus is going to be live on Main Street TV, reading the letters to Santa that people have sent in.
That's right, and it's not too late to send your letters to Santa in because he'll be back another time, right?
Two more
times.
This Tuesday, next Tuesday, and the following Tuesday.
Okay,
nice.
So kids, get your letters to Santa in, and he may, if you're lucky, read them on the air, cool. And he'll tell you whether or not
and
he'll bring you the goodies.
And all the kids will receive a personalized reply in the mail also.
That's right. So Santa will respond to them.
That's top notch there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how Santa has all this time, but he does. So,
well, he's magical. He
is. There is
I heard his boss gave him the morning off.
Miss Claus.
So to drop those letters off, there is a North Pole mail box out front of the building here, and we are now at the Stockmeister Plaza right behind Burger King. So you can stick your letters in there, or you can mail them to Santa's Workshop at P.O. Box 667 in Jackson, and we'll make sure that he gets them for you.
That's a good deal.
Or you can email your letters to Santa at santa@yourtotalmedia.com.
That kid's got it going on if he's emailing.
I know, right?
These kids got a lot more going on. We got it going on.
They do. Yeah, they're way smarter than we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Santa will be reading letters today, next Tuesday, and the following Tuesday.
You know, it's hard to believe the big guy's going to be here what, about 2.5 weeks?
Yeah.
That's hard to believe. 2.5. Where has this year gone by?
COVID.
COVID.
Where have the last 2 years gone?
I know. COVID.
I mean, it's just amazing how things have gone. Hey, and I like to compliment you on your new digs here. Really, really nice.
Oh, thanks.
Place.
Yeah, we're getting there.
This is really nice. Super nice. I mean, got LED lights flashing up here, new TV screen behind us, and nice new desk. It's that's really nice. I'm going to compliment you. Very nice.
Well, thanks. It's cleaner.
Yeah, and the good thing about this,
there's less cords.
You know, one thing I like about this new place is I don't have to walk up to the sky to get here. My God, the old place.
You don't have to go to the penthouse.
I mean, time out.
Yeah, but you got your exercise in by the time that you.
But, you know, hell, I'm not a kid anymore. My God. I tell you what, I've been putting up Christmas trees for 2 days at the house and at work and Christmas lights. I am so sore. I can't even hardly sit down and get up.
No, in all seriousness though, before, if anybody had any walking problems or things like that, it was really hard for them to get up to our studio. We are now on the one floor and everybody's kind of working together.
Parking's good too.
And parking's super easy. There's guest parking right out the front door.
Yep.
So, it's a lot easier for folks to get in.
Oh, it's really nice. Really nice place. Sharp.
So, yeah, thanks.
And like I say, you don't have to go to the sky to get to your place.
We try.
We don't need the sleigh with the deer. Are you ready for Christmas?
Sure.
And that's kind of like a good to bad question.
Yeah, I mean, I have it pretty easy. We don't have any kids, and so we don't have
one.
Like
you got your child. You got your husband. He's a kid.
Yes, he is a child.
He's a child.
All boys are.
And yeah.
But that being said, no, we don't really do a lot of Christmas presents or anything. So I have it really easy as compared to most folks.
Well, you're like us. We're going to take off after Christmas, take our week vacation.
Yeah.
And
just go on a trip. That's what we do.
That's instead of buying a bunch of stuff that we already have and don't need.
Making memories instead.
Yeah, making memories. Go someplace and either find some heat or somewhere you can go back and enjoy. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
And the kids, that's, Santa Claus is all for the kids and all that good stuff. And I mean, I love this time of year, the pretty lights around town. The park really looks good.
It does.
And I was sitting, of course, we moved into town now. And the other night, next thing I heard a boom. What the heck? My wife goes, what is that? Sound like fireworks. I didn't know they had fireworks.
Oh, at the park?
Yeah. So
Could you see them from your house?
Actually, I did.
That's cool.
I looked out my back window and watched the fireworks from my back window.
Well, now I know where to go watch the fireworks from now on.
I may have some trees in there, but they looked like they had a wonderful display of fireworks there.
I'll BYOB. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Entertaining me.
Bring your own. Don't worry. We got plenty of water for you. But no, it was really great. And then my daughter was down there watching with her kids and all that stuff. But
yeah.
We went somewhere and came back, and I just never heard about it. And I live in the same town.
I know, but listen, there was so much stuff going on this past weekend that, man, it was hard to keep it all in line.
Well, all the football games and all the Santa stuff going on and lights, and the town really looks great with all the lights around town. Some people take it to a different level, which I like that.
I know, it's so fun.
I think it's so cool. You go by these houses, you think, where do they get the time to do all that stuff?
And the patience.
Yeah, it about killed me. All I did is put a few lights around my bushes, and by the end of the day, I couldn't hardly even stand up. Ladders and old people don't work very good.
You're silly.
I'm telling you. But no, I love this time of season, actually, as far as the lights and all that. I mean, look, we got trees, looks all good.
Yeah, it's all festive.
And after January, we go to the blahs, the cold weather, it's not good.
None of it's good.
January and February. Cold.
It is. All right. Well, Carmen, do you want to tell everybody about your buildings one more time since we're out of time here?
Yep.
But
We are a dealer
this
for
one more
Old Hickory and buildings. We just got into this. We're really new at this. And actually our announcements today, some really good deals on these things.
Stuff.
Like I say, they got 90 days, same as cash.
Look at that. You can live in
rent
that.
to own. They can build them to we can build it to what you like and what you want. The color to match your house if you want to go that way to Sherwin-Williams. We do have some in stock. We don't have a lot in stock, but we plan on getting a bunch. And so really looking forward to working with this company and selling a bunch. And we'll have them right there at the side of the lot. If you pull over and look at them and nobody comes out if you need information, we're not there. Just come over to the lot.
Yeah, just come over to the main office
Yeah,
there.
because it's just located right to our car lot where we used to park our campers. Now we got sheds.
Now we have
and
sheds.
Garages and all kinds of cool stuff there we'll be having.
She sheds. He sheds.
Yeah, your sea sheds.
Say all that fast.
Sea shed?
He
sea shed?
Whatever. Never mind. Forget I said it.
And also we got a great selection of cars. We got probably over 60 in stock, cars, trucks, SUV, vans. We got a little bit of everything. Some of them are not serviced. We just got a bunch of them in playing catch up. And if you need service, open Monday through Friday from 9 till 5. And we're open 9 till 6, Monday through Friday, Saturday from 9 to 4.
Okay.
And check us up on the web, carmanjuicecars.com.
That's right. And their website's amazing. So
we got some great financing, bad credit, no credit. We do have companies we work with you on that stuff too.
Yep.
So, and I got a lousy phone that won't give up on me.
You're a VIP.
Wanted me all the time.
All right. Well, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you, Carmen, for spending the morning with us.
Always a pleasure. Hope to come back real soon.
Heck yeah, anytime. You know you're welcome. And our good friend Kim Harless will be here tomorrow to talk about something really cool going on with Santa this weekend.
Ooh, nice.
And food, I think.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Two beautiful people.
Santa and food.
Kim and food.
Yeah.
All three.
Gotta love it. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Don't forget a little bit of snow in the forecast, just a little bit. So be careful out there as well.
Get you in the spirit.
That's right. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.